Good evening and welcome to the channel. I am D, your humble host and occasional casual retro gamer. As we're still caught in the doldrums of 2020 Season 2, I decided to blow the dust of some of my old video games for some sweet nostalgia. Of course, I soon came to the same realization as every 90s kid ever: the games of our childhood could be pretty dang weird. To clarify, I was a Nintendo kid, so I grew up with Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong, the usual stuff. The big name though was this dude, Mario Jumpman Mario, Italian-born plumber by trade and certified damsel de-distresser. As we all know, Mario's had quite an eclectic career, trying his hand at all kinds of jobs and sports. The one I'm here to discuss though may be the strangest of them all and possibly the darkest, namely his stint as a medical doctor. So, without further ado, here's my 2 coins. So, let's talk about Dr. Mario. For those of you who have never played it, it's a simple puzzle game where you remove blocks by lining up 4 of one color. When you've destroyed all the viruses on the screen, you move on to the next level. Simple and fun. And for the record, I love this game. I can play it for hours. But that doesn't stop me saying that this game is messed up. And I will now take a few minutes to explain just why. I never had a manual for this game, so if there is any story to this I wouldn't know. Instead, this is how I always interpreted it. So, what was the premise of this game? If you say that you play as Dr. Mario and your enemies are viruses that you destroy with colored pills, you couldn't be more wrong. First off, who do you actually play as? Well, you're not Mario, because you have no control whatsoever over him. He's just up there in the corner, chucking random pills at you. Rather, you play as some unidentified entity that moves the pills around trying to do some good with them. And where does this game take place then? It appears to be inside a bottle, so what, is Mario conducting some medical experiment? And when you lose, does that mean the experiment fails? Not very exciting really. So I'll just go ahead and assume, and I'm sure I'm not alone in this, that the plot goes as follows. Somewhere in the Mushroom Kingdom, some poor fella has fallen ill due to the overconsumption of dubious fungi and is promptly rushed to the nearest hospital. The nurses quickly deduce that the poor sod's on his last continue and call for their finest physician. A portly part-time plumber with a history of substance abuse and cruelty towards animals, who with all the style and finesse of a rabid Goomba goes about trying to cure the patient by cramming random pills down his throat. That brings us to the viruses. The viruses are in fact not the enemy of this game. They are merely obstacles which you need to overcome in order to advance. Oh no, your main enemy in this game is Mario. Mario's medical incompetence is the real danger here. Think about it. It's Mario who complicates the game by never assessing the situation and sometimes throwing in pills that really don't help at the time. You never die from the viruses. You die when the pills touch the top of the screen. Oh yeah, Mario killed that patient. Look at him, acting all innocent like I don't know what went wrong. What a quack. So, let's sum it up. You play as, I can only assume, the immune system of some guy with health problems. Your goal is to get well as soon as possible before some mad unlicensed doctor ODs you. That, my friends, is a pretty messed up game. That being said, it's still a super fun, addictive as hell piece of retro greatness, a cherished piece of my childhood that I gladly return to on any off day. Still, pretty weird. Anyway, this has been my 2 coins and my attempt to explain the odd things that go on inside my head when left to my own devices. Thanks for watching, catch you on the flip side.